Hi everyone and welcome back. I've come on today because I'm going to show you a covered notebook, and these are the two that I've been working on, and it's using the Petal Passion DSP, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it's all black and white. I'm sure everybody's seen this paper lots and lots of times, but you can colour it in and it is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to be using that. These are the books that I've done. This one, I'll just stand up. If you can see, I've put some of the enamel dots on that one because you do want to keep it quite flat, because you probably will be putting that in and out of a handbag or anything. And this one I've just used the Petal palette and the Petals and More Thinlits dies, and I've cut the birds out. And it is a watercolour kind of set, so it's really, really pretty. I've used a stitch framelit here and just the banner with the thank you on. And the notebooks are lined, so they're really nice to give out to your crafty friends or anything like that. So I'm going to pop them to one side, and the notebooks I'm using are these. Absolute bargain. I found them at Asda Living and they were on sale for 30p. So I just grabbed a load of that. I think I picked 13 up in total. So all we're going to do is just rip this off, which leaves it with the cover, and then we're going to decorate the cover. So what you'll need is, I'm using Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, and that's going to measure, I'm just going to get my notes just to double check the measurements. That's going to measure 5 3/8 of an inch that way by 8 inches long, and your piece of DSP is going to measure 7 7/8 by 5 1/4 inch, and we're going to use the same DSP as that one on the other side. You could use that one, but I wanted to colour in the flowers. Just quick show you my gorgeous book that was from Steph Stoker, and she used Effie Ann cards. It was in a swap that we did a while ago, and I've used mine for my notes, for my projects that I do, for my tutorials, but it's absolutely gorgeous. If you look back on one of my videos, you'll see me do that. And just go over to Steph's channel. She's Effie Ann Cards. She makes some fantastic projects. So getting on with the colouring, you're going to need one of our blended pens. You get 3 in a pack. Absolutely fantastic, these pens. I've had these since I became a demonstrator over a year ago, and I've still got them now. The colours that I've chosen to go with today is Sweet Sugar Plum, Rich Raspberry and the Lemon Lime Twist. So all you want to do is just give your ink pad a squeeze, and that just releases some of the ink. And on the blender pen you've got two sides. You've got a brush end and a thinner end. We're just going to use the brush end. And you just want to pick up some of the colour, and then I just start off at one end, and one pickup of colour should colour in one flower. I do apologise if you can hear my daughter in the background. She's behind me on her laptop. And then it just gives that watercoloured effect, and you can just keep going over and choose some flowers that you want to colour in, like that, and then just keep going. I am a bit late with this tutorial, to be honest, because I've had my mum and my sister visit yesterday, which was great. They came from where I'm originally from, in Nottingham, so they came on the train for a visit, so I didn't quite get my video done yesterday. So I do apologise about that. And then you just want to keep colouring, and it just gives off this really nice faded out watercolour effect. So after the it'll be next Friday when my giveaway goes again. You will receive this that I'm doing now, and you will also receive one of the other ones, because if you've watched me, if you've followed my channel for quite some time, you'll know that I will usually show you a project that I'm going to make, and then we go on and I make another one. So there's usually 2 projects, so that's what you'll win. And then you just, all you do is you just wipe your pen off until it clears, and you just reuse it again. So on your second one, just double checking you see, yes, you can see that. So you release the ink again, and then we'll pick up some ink, and again you just colour again. If you want a thicker colour, a more prominent colour, you just go back over. I like to go back in when it's dry and just put a bit of highlight of a colour on. So that's all we're going to be doing. And these blender pens, they're just brilliant. You can use them with all your inks. So if you don't have the Stampin' blends or anything, or the watercolour pencils, you can just buy a pack of these. I think they're around £9 in them in the annual catalogue. They could be slightly more. If you don't have a demonstrator, I will leave the link to my shop in the description bar below, and you can go over there and have a look. And they really, really are worth a buy, because whatever colour ink you've got, you know you've got a colour, you know, you can colour as well. And then when you've done those, there's these little flowers. I'm just going to choose out a few to colour and colour a few of those as well. Like that. And the good thing with these blender pens is they don't bleed through. So you just keep going like that. You can hear my little girl in the back again. She's got her headphones in, so I'm hoping she's not going to distract too much. And then again, you just carry on. So this tutorial was really all about the colouring. If you don't want to sit there and watch me colour, just skip through to the end. I have done covered notebooks before, but at 30p for a book, I just couldn't leave it there. And it was a really good idea to come on and show you with the Petal Passion DSP, which is absolutely gorgeous. And you could colour the background as well. I've seen some ladies on the videos colour it all, and it really does look stunning, and you'll get a different look every time that you use these, because the colouring is never going to be the same. And you don't have to be a great colourer. You could just be the worst colourer ever. I'm not fantastic at colouring, but with these blends, you know, I mean, look at it, it's just a perfect colour. There we go. So I'm not going to colour it all in today, because I do like the look of just leaving some of it black and white. But I just did want to come on and show you with the blender pen. Just do a few more, and then we'll just colour a few leaves, and that will be it. I don't want to bore you with all this colouring. And there we go. So that'll be that. And I'm just going to colour a few of the leaves in, and I've used crumb cake for that. You could colour your leaves green, but just because I've got the lemon lime twist there, I didn't want to do the leaves green as well. So we'll just do a few of the leaves. And I really think that's beautiful. Oops. And then we'll just do a couple up this end. I've spent like quite a lot of today colouring. It's really therapeutic if you like to colour. So there we go. So I'm going to leave it like that, wipe off my blender and pop the lid back on, and then all we're going to do now is, I like to stick adhere this down first, so that's just going to lay nicely on top of there, leaving you just the tiniest little border on the side, like that. And there we go. So you want to put your glue on there. You could use tape if you want to. But the good thing with Tombow is you do get a little bit of wiggle room. Just going to lift that up, and then we can just move that across there. And then bringing in the notepad, that's just going to layer up on there. So again, just popping your glue all over. and layering this on top. Don't want to get my head in, but I just want to make sure it's nice and straight. And it is, that's fine. And then what I've done is from the Petals and More dies, I've cut out 2 birds in coordinating colours, and I've cut out the leaf branch thing, and I'm just going to put this on there and then pop the 2 birds on. I did put these birds on with dimensionals on this one, but again, just thinking about keeping it in your handbag and everything, you want to keep it pretty flat. So I'm just going to glue these down. Just going to pop a bit of glue on here. You could use the fine tip glue pen. I do have that, but just for the video I'm going to use my Tombow because I've got it out. Just finding little areas that you can put it in, like that, a bit more on there, and then just find a place where you want to put it. I'll just keep it quite central and just press that down, and then I'm just going to put some Tombow on my bird, and I'll pop that one on the branch there. Ooh. Well, I would pop it there, it'll stick. So just place one there. And the next one here at the bottom. And place that one here. And that's it. That's as easy as it is. So unless you go to Asda Living and purchase these ones, I'm sure your book will be slightly different, so just go on the sizes, and all I've tried to do is leave a small border around the edge. So they're the 3 notebooks that I've done. I have gifted a few out, like I say, so that's it. Oh, just before we go, I also added a bit of Wink Stella, because I just think it just makes it a bit sparkly, and you can just pull that down there like that, and then just add it into a few of your flowers, just to add a little bit of extra sparkle, like that, and that's it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial. All the links to everything, my shop, my blog and everything will be in the description bar below. So thanks a lot, take care, see you next time.